Hello everyone and welcome to Star English. I'm your host, Stephen Revere. You know, everybody has a right to be able to study and learn. But even though that's a human right, in some countries, women are not able to study and learn. And you know what they say? They say liberty without learning is always in peril, and learning without liberty is always in vain. You know, you have to appreciate the fact that you are able to learn and study here in Korea. And today we've got a young lady who has worked very hard and studied very hard to help us learn. And today we're going to learn some English with her on Star English. And now it's time for a little trivia. We learned from An Se-kyung today. We were asking her, she told us that when you say, in Korean, you say 오늘의 menu, right? It means the special of the day. Well, we also have the phrase chef's tasting. An Se-kyung just taught us that you can say chef's tasting for the special of the day. And today, we have An Se-kyung, the chef, to teach us a little English and a little bit about cooking too. Let's go say hi. Doing? Hi. Nice to see you again, Se-kyung.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So, today you've worn your chef's outfit. Is this your cooking outfit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my cooking studio's name.
Okay.
Fraser Kurmong.
And yeah, you look very chef-like today, so that's a nice little addition to the show. Everybody tuning in will know exactly what you do. If you weren't with us last week, An Se-kyung is a chef, right? And you've gotten lots of experience in New York, and now you're over here in Korea teaching. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of that experience in New York. I hear you made cupcakes and did some baking at a very famous bakery in New York. Is that true?
Yes.
What bakery is that?
It's called Magnolia Bakery. Have you ever watched Sex and the City?
I have seen a few episodes of Sex and the City.
Yeah,
yes.
And Carrie and Miranda was biting. They were biting the one piece of cupcake, and after that show, it became very famous.
Oh, really?
And it's always lying to get the cupcake, and I was a big customer over there because I really love that Magnolia cupcake. And 2008, almost when it was time to go back to Korea, and I just went there to pick up the cupcakes, and I found there is a posting that hire one to
now hiring.
Baker. Yeah. So when I worked Jang George restaurant, I just worked 8 to 10 hours, not 13 hours. Right. So
Yes. We were talking about the first restaurant you were working 13 hours a day.
More than 13. Sometimes,
more than 13. 13, 14, 15 hours a day. But at your next restaurant, it was 8 or 10 hours a day. So
and 5 days a week, so I could work weekend or whenever I have off. And
you're a hard worker.
Yes. Okay. So I really wanted to know how to make it. So when I came back to Korea, I could know and make it for myself. Right. So I worked like
part-time.
Yeah, part-time, like morning shift when I was PM shift at Jojo restaurant. So, I could manage the time. So I worked for a few months. And I learned lots of, bakery thing over there.
Techniques.
And, skills and everything. Yeah. And icing skill. Yeah. So when I came back and, someone offered me, can you teach us the Magnolia cupcake? I read your, the Magnolia you work Magnolia Bakery. So they visit my blog and they found it. I used to work over there. So many people love that cupcakes. Yeah, even Korean. So I started teaching and now it's getting very famous and many people ask me to do that. Like if I open the class, 30 people is maximum. So 30 people came to take the class.
Your classes fill up quickly, huh? Full of people who want to learn cupcakes. These seem very trendy and popular nowadays. These cupcake stores and places selling
that
cupcakes.
That is from the Magnolia Bakery.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It became very popular.
Yeah.
All kinds of different kinds of cupcakes.
Yeah.
But I think starting is Magnolia Bakery, I guess.
This TV series has had an amazing impact on Korean culture, huh?
Yes.
I mean, first it was brunch, right? Before there was no brunch in Korea, and then what? Suji, I guess, came over and brought brunch, and now you're bringing over cupcakes, huh?
Yeah.
From New York City, right? Very interesting. And at this point, though, you've been running your location for how long have you been running your Plaisir de Gourmand?
Plaisir Gourmand.
Plaisir Gourmand.
Yeah.
How long?
It's year and a half.
And I hear that you teach more than just Korean people, huh?
Yes.
You teach some foreign people.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing that? This is how, it's kind of funny, I've heard of Plaisir Gourmand before, and that's because you were promoting through my magazine, right?
Oh yeah,
I make a magazine for foreigners in Korea, and you did some promoting through my magazine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my original plan was, being a teacher for cooking, I said. And I really wanted to do that in English because many people want to learn English. So instead of going to the institute, then they could learn cooking and English. Even though my English is not perfect.
It's good enough.
So,
Absolutely.
So, but nobody wanted that. I mean, Korean people didn't want to take the, English cooking class because they were shy for that.
This is the funny thing. Koreans seem to think English should only be studied out of a difficult textbook for tests.
Yeah.
And what you're talking about is called content-based learning.
Yeah. So we communicate and we learn a lot from each other, even though we are not perfect at all.
Right.
And so they could